Alright, so the last thing you saw on this dirt bike was Jagger riding it and it kept kicking the chain. Well, we found out why it was kicking the chain. I knew it wasn't nothing we did with the jack shaft or anything because we made sure everything was straight. Watch the chain. Okay, right here, leave it right there. Chain's good, and you know, the way you'd want a dirt bike chain, push it this way. Yeah, so it tightens when you push it to the right. Yeah, you can see the chain moving, and that's him just wiggling it side to side. You can see the movement in the swing arm. So we went online and ordered some all balls bushing kit, bearing kit for the Cr80. So we cleaned it up. You're to seeing how dirty the thing was. It came pretty dang clean, didn't it?
It was bad. It still don't look.
Yeah, it don't look beautiful,
but it looks beautiful compared to what it was.
Yeah, everything was black. Yeah, I mean, of course, you guys still gonna think, well, that's a ratty old bike, but it was rough. It had like a mold everywhere. So we stole the carb off this for another engine. We have a new carb from Go Power Sports, a 24mm Mikuni, but we didn't have the 22-pound valve springs for this engine when I built it, and we had to put 18-pound valve springs. So pull the engine. I'm going to do the valve springs on this engine, and Braxton and Lonnie is going to do the swing arm, pull it off. We've never did bushings in the swing arm. I'm sure it's not that hard. We'll figure it out. Sure, maybe not.
We'll see. We're learning as we go. So
yeah, so this is Lonnie's new bike basically, since it doesn't hold my gravy bones too well. We're gonna set I tightened the preload up on the shock all the way to see if it would hold my biscuit bones. I got gravy bones in part of my body. It didn't work. So this is gonna be Lonnie's bike. I'm gonna take over Lonnie's old mini bike, which, you know, that's just an excuse. Yeah, it's just an excuse for me to take it over. And so yeah, and then Braxton's gonna ride Becca's MB200. So let's get to work on this so we can go ride on the new property.
Boom. Bob's your uncle.
Boom! So they did have to remove the chain to remove the swing arm, but you don't for the engine since this is jack shaft. Lonnie took this nut off of the swing arm, and then you can knock the whole bolt. That way, I'd probably go ahead and unhook the shock either up there or under there. We just gotta drop the shock, and then the swing arm will pull right out. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I would take off this 8 and then unbolt this.
No, this will move. I'm smart.
No, you're not, Redline.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Greg.
Get smart. Let him alone. Hey! Got the swing arm. Hey! You gotta get around this shock. Do that, you can just leave it right there. Alright, so we've already taken one side apart, you know. As I've stated, being on YouTube, you take one side apart so you don't look like an idiot. But we're still going to look like an idiot.
Ha 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 ha.
With these bushings, you pop out that little metal sleeve. We got a new one. There's also a seal in there. Don't scar up your sidewalls either. Bam, got that seal out. Boom. So there's the other sleeve and bushing. Then I got a, what is this? This 19mm socket, fits that perfect. So, of course you won't be able to reuse that because when I hammered on it, it probably bends in the sides on those needle bearings. That's out. You can't forget that just fell out. Okay, don't forget that. Alright, now we have to grease this up, press our new bearings in to whatever depth they need to be, and then just put the seals and these little, I don't know, these little metal spacers in like that. Press them in. Bob's your uncle. So if this goes wrong,
it's all Greg's fault.
It's Braxton's fault. Oh yeah.
So when Lonnie dies, this is great.
Swing arm snaps. Alright, that's all the throw we have on our jack. We'll slide this big mother in there. Re-jack it down.
Whoa.
Sure.
Yeah, you're good.
What are you thinking?
I think that's good. Try that.
Then these sleeves and seal, you it's got the lip on the outside. That'll go in the swing arm just like that. We found that out. That looks pretty darn good right there.
You shut your mouth.
I'll knock you into next week.
Then our sleeve goes inside there and kind of floats. That outside one and inside one has room to float where we put those bearings. I'm assuming that's the right way. We don't know until it blows out. So this is ready to put back together. The bushings wasn't actually bad in this. It was actually needed a sleeve because the engine used to sit in this space to keep these sleeves from falling out. So what had happened was the sleeve had fell out. So we're going to cut a piece of pipe to go in between there to keep those from sliding in and out too much. So those are the Champion rockers from Go Power Sports. They're not ratio rockers or anything. The only thing they do is give you a better like valve movement because they're on a shaft. Champion rockers are on a shaft. So we're going to pull those out to be able to do our valve spring. So this is a just a air pressure regulator. We got it hooked up to the spark plug hole, and if we put 40 psi in it or so, and you want to make sure your piston is at bottom of the stroke, or that can be dangerous. So now I'm going to push these down, and my valve will stay in because air's holding it up. I can push that down, have Braxton take a magnetic screwdriver and get the keepers out, and then we can put our new 22-pound springs that our cam called for. Those are just 18s. So once Braxton gets back out here, who knows what he's doing. Oh, great.
Jeez.
Sitting here waiting on you forever. Take this screwdriver and get these keepers out when I push it in. Grab that one that's touching my finger. Okay. Don't let it. Alright. So that one fell right there. Do not drop these down your block. That would suck. So now, we got our 18-pound springs off. We can do... Oh, I put it on there. Now this is going to be the hard part with the head on.
And that's that.
Look at that. See, now we can push this down, move the valve spring
Without hurting your
well,
fingers.
get the grease that we've been using. Braxton, hand me those keepers. Show you a little trick I learned in NOM. And if you put a little grease on the inside, on that little lip, and then stick that on there, push it down. Okay, this is filling.
Just like that.
Okay, it's in that little lip. What?
I can't say that on camera.
And boom.
Well,
Bob is your uncle.
Yeah. So Oki Chopper, I think he makes YouTube videos still, but he made this tool for me. It's very simple to make back in the day. And all it is a piece of thick flat stock. This hole I use for big blocks, this one's for small blocks, and it just pushes it down.
You don't stop.
Get it, get it, what, get it, who, get it.
Sorry
get
for
it.
the camera shake.
He
But
likes to, something you don't know about him.
I like to move my body.
Okay, that's stupid. So Lonnie, help me, son.
Why don't you get off your phone?
Okay.
Braxton.
Oh gosh. Okay, this ain't working. Braxton, push the back of the bike down just like that. Hold it right there.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah.
Peppo. Pepsi.
Oh my gosh, it's so close. It's in.
Oh yeah. All right, put your nut on over there. Hey, so we got that piece of pipe in there. Oh, can you see that? Yeah, and Braxton greased the shaft.
That's all he's good for.
Okay. Come on, baby. There we go. Put the net on.
Shoot. Where do I know that?
Right there.
Where they at, though?
Oh, that's not it.
That's it.
Boom. Okay. I'm gonna slide the engine back on. Put the bolts back on. Car back on. And it's rip snot time. What was this for? Does anybody know? It look like nothing. Let's take it off.
On the highway.
Making money the flyway. But there's gotta be a
better way. A better way, better way, yeah.
Yep.
Hey!
I think that's gotta tilt it down some. Yeah. To get, there it is.
Is that just a bolt?
What's a bolt?
Right there?
Where? Yeah, look at the wheel. Look how bad this wheels were out.
Oh, wait. Just a bolt.
What does it feel like?
Feels like a dirt bike.
Yeah!
You're scared of that horsepower.
So a little bit of rip. Does it feel any better?
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know what you're talking
I
about.
don't know.
So long as we're going to take this thing for a rip, couple laps, then we're going to load them all up and go to the new property.
New property.
We've never drove on it, so it's going to be an
Did
adventure.
you guys not drive when you took that picture?
Not in the woods. That's where we're riding.
Ooh,
Fresh wood. So
Ticks, baby, ticks.
Ticks. Ticks.
Baby, ticks.
Ticks. Okay, so yeah, as long as you're going to take it around the backyard, you want to rip down the dollar store, climb a couple hills?
Maybe.
Don't be scared. Just do it. All right, guys, so the Cr80 is all up and ready to go. So we're going to take it over to some property we just purchased. We purchased a little over 14 acres. We're going to be moving the garage and building a bigger and even better garage. So huge thanks to everybody for watching, subscribing, liking the videos, sharing them. We couldn't have done this without you guys, and this is going to be an amazing next chapter to Redbeard's Garage. We have so many big engines setting aside. We got some ATV engines, snowmobile engines, some crotch rocket engines, and we're just completely out of room in this garage. Like, my buggy has been taking a while because I have to stop on it when I'm waiting on certain parts, either to be made or come in the mail. So I have to move a bunch of stuff, push it over on the other side, and it really holds up work on the buggy, because if it was in its own bay where it could be worked on at any time, then it would be a lot faster. I could jump back to it, where right now it takes about an hour to 2 hours to move everything around, clean up, move the buggy and get everything set up. So this new shop is going to be huge. We're going to have 3 massive bays in it, 12 by 28 bays to work out of. We're going to have like a fab area and a engine building station, all types of stuff. And that's all because you guys supporting the channel. So massive shout out and thank you to you guys. And also shout out to our sponsor of the video, Go Power Sports, for providing all the parts for this Cr80. You can find the links in the video's description for all these parts. Those links do help us to continue doing these videos, and make sure when you check out from Go Power Sports to tell them Redbeard sent you. That keeps our video alive, or our channel alive, and going on. So thanks to you guys for all the support. And let us know what you think about the Cr80. It has you really can't get off on camera how much torque this bike has, but it really rivals Lonnie's bike, and it has 1.2 ratio rockers in it. It doesn't have a milled head. It has a very slight ported head, but it makes a lot of power, this dirt bike does. Lonnie seems to like it a lot, and what we're going to be doing to it next is some ratio rockers, maybe some 1.3s. I'm not sure what I'm going to go with yet. And then we're going to eventually buy a stroker crank for it, a billet stroker crank, and the longer rod, all that stuff, and really make it push even more power, just to see what we can do. And we're going to start playing with torque converters and see if we can get more RPMs out of the torque converter. So thanks again, guys. Sorry for the little ramble at the end of the video. Just thank you for your support, and hopefully continue supporting us throughout 2020. Huge things coming, guys, and we thank you so much, and God bless.